channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'll tell you the story as to why I'm doing this video. It is going to be about brushes. Every makeup brush that I own, that I use, that is what this video is going to be about. And guys, look, I didn't find it very fair to you or me to wear my hair down the way that it currently is right now. It's not good. It would embarrass basically everyone. I decided to wear my hair up and I slicked back a bun. Yes, I look like I'm going to the office. No, I'm not. It needs to be done. So again, I'm just saving myself the embarrassment. So the other day I was actually getting ready for the day, doing my makeup in the bathroom, and my brother seemed very intrigued or suspicious as to why I had so many brushes on my bathroom counter. He took it upon himself to come in and ask me what every single brush that I own means. Basically what every brush's purpose is. So I had to take 20 minutes out of my getting ready time and explain to him what each brush was basically used for. I mean, it is a guy thing. They don't know. They just think that, you know, all of a sudden you have makeup on, your face is done, and you did it with your hands. I figured what a perfect video to kind of just go over every single brush that I use on a day-to-day basis. So let's get started. First and foremost, this here is going to be, I believe this is by Morphe. It's the M438 brush. I don't know, it's kind of faded, guys, but it's this brush right here. It's a tapered brush, and I basically use this particular brush for setting my under eye. Just kind of this area right here. It's honestly perfect for that, and it just sets everything so beautifully. So, Morphe M438, but I will link everything down below as well. Next is another Morphe brush. There's going to be a lot of them. This is the G20. So this is kind of like my eyeshadow packing brush. It looks like this. It is amazing if you want to just keep it dry, dip it in the eyeshadow that you want to use, and just literally pack it onto your eyelid. Or I sometimes, if I want to like really accentuate the look, I will go ahead and spray it with some water, some Vicks Plus, whatever the case is, and just pack it that way, and it's just going to brighten everything up and make everything a little bit more intense. So the Morphe G20. Next again is a Morphe brush. This is the M523 brush. So I actually heard about this brush through Jaclyn Hill. Yes, I am a stalker, a creeper. I love her. Done. I use this to basically do my contour and my bronzing. It helps to give you a nice sharp contour, and then it just blends everything out so nicely when you're contouring and bronzing. So this guy here. Next is kind of switching gears a little bit. This is an Inglot powder brush. So I use this blush to apply my powder all over my face just to kind of set everything. It's honestly an amazing brush. I know MAC has one very, very similar, but this is probably, I think, $20 cheaper if I'm not mistaken. And this is the 270G, I believe it is. It's going to be this guy right here. Next is also a Jaclyn Hill discovery. So this is the Morphe E4. So I, just like Jaclyn Hill, use this as a blush brush. I don't necessarily think it's meant for blush. It could be. But I kid you not, like, just because of the angle, it's so amazing for just getting the apples of your cheeks. I seriously die over it. This one here is also a Morphe brush. It's the M501 right here. I use this for highlighting. Believe it or not, I don't think it's a highlighting brush, but it's just so perfectly like tapered to the fact where you want to put your highlight. It just goes on, seriously amazing. Next is a Morphe M504. So this is just going to be your blending brush, just to kind of add color into the crease right here a little bit. It's an amazing brush. I have one just the same in the Sigma. I'll kind of show you the difference. So this is the Tapered Blending E40 by Sigma. So, I mean, honestly, they're so similar. I would say Sigma's hairs are a little bit on the longer side and don't go as like tapered, but again, they're very similar brushes and they're both amazing. So you really can't go wrong with either one. I have the Morphe M433 and I have the Sigma E25 blending brush. Again, just like the tapered blending brush, they're so similar. I use them both. As you can see, they're not clean. They do the job the same every single time. So they're truly amazing brushes. So these two here. And then this is the Morphe E36. So this is going to be just a little blending brush. I use this specifically for like blending out the color under my eyes. It's a pencil brush. It's amazing. And honestly, I do think it was like under 10 bucks. Amazing. Next is a Morphe M458. So it's this guy right here. Most of you are like, what is that used for? So basically it is considered a contour brush, but I myself use it when I'm baking my contour just to kind of make that line a little bit more precise. Truly amazing. Even if you wanted to use it for contour, you could. So, and then I rarely use foundation brushes for applying my foundation, but this is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. Honestly, if it weren't for the Beauty Blender coming out, this would be my go-to every single solitary day. It's an amazing brush. Blends your foundation out like a dream. I would be using this on the daily if it wasn't for the Beauty Blender. This is an e.l.f. brush. It's actually a lip brush, but I bought it for the purpose of concealing out like my lips. Like if I kind of go overboard with like my drawing in my lips, I'll just take it, dip it in some concealer, and just smooth like all the edges out. So it's a really good brush for that, and I do believe it was like $3 at Target. Of course, a fan brush for highlighting. This is the Morphe B8 brush. So I don't use this very often. I like to stick to my M501, but again, a fan brush will give you the same result and your highlight will be on fleek. Alright guys, so that is it for my brushes. That is just honestly a handful of the brushes that I own. Believe it or not, I know, my brother was just as shocked as you. I will say I use every single one of these brushes on a day-to-day basis. It's insane. I know, when I like actually think about it and I'm like, holy crap. I use like 15 brushes on a day-to-day basis to apply makeup. That's insane, but it's kind of what gets the job done. It's a process, we all know that. So that's about it. So if you guys have any questions or certain videos you want to see, go ahead and comment below. As always, give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe, and I will see everyone very, very soon. Bye guys.